Before making the decision to buy a home, it's important to plan for all the costs you'll be responsible for. While you're busy saving for the down payment, don't forget you'll want to prepare for closing costs too. I will discuss shortly here how the NAR lawsuit settlement will affect the buyer's closing costs should the settlement pass. Remember, this still needs to be voted on and it is not in effect yet. Hi everyone, I am Rosa Helen with Intero Real Estate. So what are closing costs? Your closing costs are the additional fees and payments you have to make at the closing of your purchase, in addition to the price you agree to pay for the house. Closing costs can vary by location and situation, and they typically include the following: government recording fees, city and/or county transfer taxes, title services, appraisal fees, credit report fees, lender origination fees, and underwriting fees. Those are your current typical closing cost fees. Now, there has been a lot of media coverage on the NAR lawsuit settlement around realtor commissions. Now, a lot of what is being said out there is not true, but the most fundamental change that is not really discussed is how will a buyer's agent get paid. The current structure is, and has been for a very long time, that the seller pays for the seller's agent commission and the buyer's agent commission at the end of closing. The sale price already has baked into the total commission, and the buyer is not under distress because the commission is baked into the price in which they can roll it into their loan amount. Now, if the NAR lawsuit settlement does pass and takes into effect in July this year, this can change how commissions are paid. Buyer's agents will need to have what is called a buyer-broker commission agreement between their buyers and themselves. This agreement spells out, should the seller not offer any commissions to the buyer's agents, the buyer agrees to pay their agent commission. The buyer's agent's commission is no longer baked into the sale price. It is now another line item in their closing costs. This is additional money they need to bring in at their closing, along with all the other fees I just talked about earlier. How much the commission is will be negotiated between the buyer and their agent. If the purchase price is $1 million, a 2.5% commission will be $25,000. A buyer will need to now have this money set aside for their agent, should the seller not offer to pay the buyer's agent's fee. This commission fee cannot be rolled into their loan amount. It needs to be paid at closing, just like all the other fees. With the new changes, buyers may be more distressed because that money could have gone towards a higher down payment, lowering their loan amount, or towards new furniture or necessary repairs at their new home. Could this make home buying even harder for buyers? Yes. Could this potentially lower the offer price because now buyers have less money to offer in order to pay a higher closing cost? Yes. Could buyers choose to not go see homes where sellers are not offering a buyer's agent's commission? Yes. How does this affect our housing prices? Negatively. This lawsuit has a lot of complexity that I don't think the public or consumers like yourselves understand. And the media is going about it from a very small lens and reporting inaccurate information. In part 2 of this NAR lawsuit settlement series, I'll dive deeper and raise more questions about the transparency of commissions. Thanks so much for watching. I am Rosa Helen, offering you peace of mind in all your real estate needs.